Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. It is the 25th of May and it's getting close to San Antonio. As you know, I've been packed for quite a while. And I'm tying up all the loose ends. I got my nails done a week ago. I got my toes done. The other day I went and got my hair colored and cut. I wanted to cut it, shorter than I normally do because it's going to be pretty warm and humid in San Antonio. And it's getting warm and hot here in Arizona, as it always does this time of year. Got my shoes that I wanted to get. I went and bought a pair of black sandals, and pretty much got everything on my list done, except my last thing is I'm going to the post office, and I'm going to give them the card to hold my mail until I get back home. And then they can start delivering it to my address again. But I got my paperwork for Dr. SAUCEDA, everything that he needs, all my reports and my tests and things that he needs to know about my history. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty much done. I'm going to come real quick today because I wanted to just give you an update. My weight's the same. I weighed in at 182 this morning. I did have some stomach issues yesterday. No, day before yesterday. Oh God, it was really bad. I don't know what I ate. You know what it was? Well, I had to go to the dentist. That's another thing. I got my, look at that. I got the crown. I had broken a tooth, and I finally got my crown in 2 days ago. And I had to take 4 tablets of amoxicillin, which is, I think I had a reaction to it. Because last time I had taken it, I had a reaction to it. I had severe diarrhea. Severe. And it happened again. I mean, it was the worst night of my life. Every 10 minutes. I don't even know where it's all coming from. But needless to say, too much information. So I had weighed in. I mean, I was so dehydrated. The next morning, I weighed in at 179.67, something like that. And so I hydrated a lot, and I started eating, food reluctantly because I didn't want that to start again. But I needed to. I needed food. I was so drained and tired and getting a little lightheaded. And I was eating eggs. I had egg salad. I had a slice of toast with it, and I had some chili that I had made. I had a dish of that, and just a lot of fluids. And I got on the scale this morning. I was about 181.7. So I'm up a few pounds, but So I think at this stage of the game, my body has leveled out to like the 180, 182 range. It's been that way, seriously, probably for the last 3 months. I'll see 179 point something occasionally, but usually it's between 181, 183, like that. The average is around 182. In the low 182 point something. And I'm fine with it, At this point in time, it's where I wanted to be. It's the maximum where I wanted to be in the end of this journey, so to speak. But I do have good 10 pounds of skin on me, so if I get all of it removed, I'll probably be down in the low 160s, or 170, maybe 172. And then from that point on, if I do have a little bit of a boost in weight loss after plastic, sometimes people do, I could get down to like maybe that mid 160s or 165 to 170, and I would be very happy with that. That's exactly where I want to be. At my height, 5'6". That's a good weight for me. I just got off of watching Lisa Pickens in Chicago do a video, and pretty much she talked about some things that she's going through, we all go through, about having to watch everything that she eats, to be conscious of everything she eats, which we all do. Yet, when she does go off track, it's not really the end of the world. She knows how to recognize that and how to pull the reins in. And I just agree with all that. And I gave her, I gave her a very long comment back because it just started opening up a lot of things for me, and I want to share that with you. And this is pretty much what I wrote Lisa about what she had to say today. I'm going to kind of look down a little bit so I can read what I wrote her. It says, hi, Lisa. Yes, we have come a long way in a year, and we have made a lot of changes in our eating habits and behaviors. And yes, when we go off track, we recognize it and know how to pull in the reins. We made these changes to get normal with our body weight and our relationship with food. Normal people with a normal relationship with food do not monitor every morsel that goes into their mouth every day of the week, holiday, or special event they might go to. Those who do are not in a normal relationship with their eating patterns, and they are obsessive about it. I have not been obese all my life, but the many years when I was, most people around me have been focused on my body weight. When we're big, that's how it is. People look at us and think fat. Some don't comment with their words, but surely do with their eyes and expressions. This, for me, is something I don't want to be the thing people see, think, or talk about when they see me anymore. It's pretty much why I wanted to get rid of this obesity problem with weight loss surgery and finally conquer it, because I was sick of living my life being, even though I wasn't fat my whole life, most of my adult life, yes, I was obese. I was way overweight. And people, not all people, a lot of people that loved me enough didn't, but there are some people, you could see it with their expressions, you could see it, with talking about diets and foods and whatever. And I had one particular aunt whom I loved dearly who always asked me, Cookie, how much do you weigh now? How much do you weigh now? Did you lose any weight? And that used to upset me a lot. And I finally asked her, I said, Aunt Celia, do you ever ask any other family member, including your son and daughter-in-law who are overweight, how much they weigh? Why do you always feel that it's, that you have an open doorway to asking me, Cookie, how much do you weigh now? What is it about my being overweight that gives you the right to constantly ask me about how much I weigh? As I really don't like it, it upsets me, and I want you to stop. She never did. I'd be on the phone, Cookie, what do you weigh now? Over and over and over. And I see and say, I told you not to ask me that. I'm sick of it. Why are you always focusing on how much I weigh? Yeah, I'm overweight, yeah, and then sometimes I'd say, you haven't seen me in a while, I lost 35 pounds. I used to lie, because just to shut her up. And that's upsetting, and I'm sure that we've all suffered with that. We've all had, those experiences in our life. And she used to ask me that all the time. How much do you weigh now? And now here in this community, yes, we do speak of the specifics and details about our surgeries, diets, weight loss, ups and downs, because this community channel is what that is about. But it sure feels great to look and feel normal now and to not have to talk about my weight anymore to the outside world. So if we're eating a piece of cake at a wedding or pick up a roll or eat a slice of pizza, it should not be a problem for anyone watching. We know what food choices we need to make, and we know when it's okay to eat outside of them from time to time. This is what normal people do. And thanks to the DS and the changes I've made, I will be one of the normal people forever. And that's a good thing. That's what these surgeries are all about. Just to correct our health, correct our body image, to help our mental health and self-esteem about how we look at ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. And to just change our eating habits and behaviors for the better. And they're never going to be perfect because we're still obese people up here. And we still have a problem with food, even though we curb it in and we really can tighten those reins. And we know when to correct it when it's getting out of hand. And that's the good thing that we attain when we have weight loss surgery. And it took me quite a few years to get my head wrapped around the rules of weight loss surgery. And that was only because I was seeing progress, finally seeing progress, getting down to the weight I wanted to get down to. And the DS is what did that for me. Many of you were successful with the RNY bypass, you're successful with the VSG. Regardless of what surgery you have, it does take work, it does take a conscious behavior. And in time, we all hopefully learn what to do to keep our weights maintained. And that's just all I wanted to share today, that, for those of us who are on our way down, keep the faith, keep going. For those of us who are at where we want to be or close to where we want to be, appreciate and love your bodies for where it's gotten at this point in time, and do the best you can to make good food choices, to move as much as you can. Movement is important too. You don't have to exercise like a crazy person, but movement is important. And hydrate, eat healthy, and move wisely. And we should be normal people for the rest of our life. And that's about it. See y'all in San Antonio. Love y'all. Bye.